Hey Luke, congratulations. Tell us a little bit about the East-West Shrine game. I know that you got a chance to play left guard, right guard, a little bit of center. Like, what did coaches tell you about the versatility that they saw from you to kind of try you at a couple different positions there?
Yeah, so day one, starting those team reps, it was really just, hey, Luke, like we're going to try you at a right guard. We're going to give you looks at center and then obviously left guard as well. And, you're just going to have a chance to come here and compete at a high level and also show why you think you're a valuable player in the next level. And for me, that's my versatility. So having a chance to do all three and do a pretty great job at all of those as well was huge help for me in this process and a huge learning tool along the way here.
Sorry about that. Sean Hammond.
Hey Luke, congrats. Just
Sean.
wondering, I see you're outside. I'm just wondering if you can take us, where are you? Where are you watching the draft? Who you with, and kind of what was that moment like when you got the call?
Yeah, so currently at home right now, Metro Detroit area. Have family, friends, people who've helped me tremendously along the way to get in this position today here to celebrate with me. And yeah, I was actually walking down the stairs as I got the call from Chicago, and you kind of tell the room quieted up, pretty quickly after that, and it just happened, man. It's a very unique and special moment that I really have the gratitude to say that like I'm almost at a loss, almost at a loss of words for a moment quite like this. I've seen it happen before. I've been to a draft party of a friend of mine last year and seen him go through it, but man, to actually experience and just be blessed to have an opportunity in a franchise that believes in your abilities and is willing to have you grow and develop as a person, a player in their building, like that's special. Like a lot of those people in that office have invested a lot in me. Just hear my name called, and I can't wait to deliver it back to them and give them all I have.
Pat Finley.
Hey, Luke, walk us through last year when you decided to leave Holy Cross. What were your options? And obviously, on a day like today, it looks like you made the right one.
Yeah. So obviously Holy Cross is home for me. Like that's the place that gave me my first shot and let me get my foot in the door in college football and let me grow and succeed as a person and a player. And leaving was hard for sure. I wanted a chance to showcase more of my abilities at different positions and also take a step up and play against some of the best in the country. And I think alongside Michigan State, I visited some great schools. I've took visits to Vanderbilt, Illinois, and Purdue otherwise. But man, something about Michigan State, just felt like literal home for me. Even it being an hour away, which was awesome. Just the coaches in that building, man, like that felt like family, and that's rare, I think, to experience, in college, especially at such a high level. And I couldn't look any further than going away from those guys. Like those guys took a chance on me. Again, like Holy Cross let me develop and grow as a person and did, such in such a small amount of time. And I'm forever grateful for the opportunity they gave me. And needless to say, with the help of Holy Cross and Michigan State, I'm here where I am today.
Kevin Fishbane.
Hey, Lou, congratulations. You go through your scouting reports. Obviously, your arm length comes up a lot. I'm
Mhm.
curious how you've kind of been able to tailor your game because of that and become the player you are that is obviously worthy of an NFL draft pick, even though your arms might not be the quote unquote ideal length.
Yeah, absolutely. So, Coach Mihalchek at Michigan State, that was a really big coaching point that he's used with me, for throughout every week of the year was, talking about hand placement and leverage. And, granted, for being a guy that doesn't have, the most desirable arm length, I was able to find a lot of success at Holy Cross, even playing tackle and able to, hang on the outside and, be really successful out there. Then moving into the inside, it was really just more of the same, just emphasizing where I got to put my hands. You get on guys a little faster than you do at tackle. Obviously a lot happens quite fast, when you're playing on the interior, but I mean, same thing always goes like, I just naturally take pride in, having quick hands and good technique in that area. And it's something that I can always improve upon and get better at. And, it's always been a critique for me for, a handful of years now, but I always look at my film and I could say like, if I lose a rep here or there, I look at that and I say, hey, that's not necessarily because of my arm. Like that's something that can be coached and that's something that can be, improved upon. You know, and obviously I'm ready to, get to the next level and work on it some more and then become an even better player than I am now.
Hey, Luke, did you grow up a Lions fan?
Yes, I did.
So what do you think about playing for Ben Johnson?
I love him, man. Grateful enough to come down to Chicago on a visit and meet with Coach Johnson and his staff, and he's a competitor. Like he loves to win. Like he loves to grind. Like he is just the ultimate competitor, and really someone that you would really hope is your coach. And man, I'm just really excited to to play for that guy. And he's had a lot of success in Detroit, and I think he'll carry that over big time here in Chicago.
And Scott Bear to close us out.
How's it going, man? I guess I'm just curious that over your time at Michigan State, when like you were playing left guard full time, how much did you feel like you excelled at that spot? And is it a position that, despite that you played lots of tackle, that you really feel like you can excel at on the inside?
Yeah, so there's definitely a little bit of a learning curve to kind of playing on the inside. Some things kind of change up, whether it be with your hands or a blocking assignment, your aiming points. But I mean, needless to say, week by week, we were getting small stuff here and there corrected, and eventually got to the point where I felt very comfortable playing that spot, and also having done some reps of center and right guard in practice as well, it really helped me to be a very versatile player and got me ready for the Shrine Bowl, and yeah, at the next level, I'd love to be playing left guard just as much as I would love to play right guard or center. Just bottom line, wherever I'm best suited and wherever the team needs me to be.
Awesome. That'll do it for us, Luke. Thanks for the time.
Yes, thank you guys. Appreciate it.